A few words about the dilemma. Vince Vaughn, Ronnie, Jennifer Connelly, Beth, Winona Ryder, Geneva, Kevin James. Is that the name? If I've not forgotten, not an actor I like or watch. It's Nick maybe. So a sort of a swingers foursome. No, I'm just being facetious and stupid here. Um, by the way, this is because I had a rare comment from the very small audience, if any, um, saying I'm not a critic for him or something like that. So no, you shouldn't watch this. This is just in the vein of that art form. I've got inspired. I've read about this. Somebody has put shit in a can, and then it was on display in an art exhibition of some kind as artist shit. In fact, it's even present in our own greatest writer of the moment, locally, Cărtărescu. In one of his stories, he refers to this. I think even, if I remember, he even receives can like that, demanding also a contribution. And our author is aspiring to get the Nobel Prize. So there you go. It's not terrible. Indeed, critics on the IMDb site, you have the Metascore and the link, and the average score among the relevant, important critics, Variety, New York Times, and so on, Rolling Stone. Sometimes I don't know if here they have that comment, an extract from the Rolling Stones. I don't remember, but I'm speaking generally. And here it's in the yellow, 45, 50 something, which means sort of a banal motion picture with failings. And what happens is Ronnie, Vince Vaughn, an actor I like, Jennifer Connelly, one of my favorites, and stupendous, resplendent actress. Not the best part she could get with this one, but she can't have all the time the chance of landing, let's say, A Beautiful Mind, the part she had, for which, if I remember well, she was nominated for an Oscar, and if she wasn't, she should have been. So Ronnie is married with Beth, Vince Vaughn, and Jennifer Connelly, respectively, while Nick, Kevin James, is married to Geneva Winona Ryder. Best friends, they have they also work together. The men, they have a big plan. If it works out, that's financial and professional success, satisfaction, and so on. It's a challenge. It's very difficult. It may even fail. They also have invested all they have in it. Pride, sweat, skills, and money. But the problem is, on top of the fact that they're working with cars, improving engines and so on, and it looks like there's a problem there. So on top of this tension, because they have to deliver, they talk with Chevrolet, I think, or major division of GM. Used to be the biggest car makers in the world now. They're a fraction of the value of Tesla, for instance, which is making, I don't know, 100 times fewer cars, but it's worth, what, 20 times what GM is. Interesting. I mean, interesting changes in the world. So, in the middle of those, of all this professional, financial difficulty and challenge, Ronnie sees Geneva cheating on her best friend, on his best friend. She's cheating on her husband. Cheating, he doesn't walk into a hotel room and sees them in the middle of coitus. But she's meeting in the, I think it was the botanical gardens, and she's very happy, very physical with this guy and kissing. So that's, and the dilemma, what to do now? He's trying to tell his best friend, let's have a private conversation, but he cannot. Instead of telling him, look, your wife is having an affair, he's saying, well, I'm thinking of asking Beth to marry me. Oh, okay, so no. Plus, when he's confronting her, Ronnie confronting Geneva at a hockey game, they go out to buy some drinks, and, I don't know, popcorn. If they do that at the stadium, they do that at the cinema, but I don't know, at the hockey ring. She says, you can't tell him, because we had sex. So it turns out Ronnie had sex with Geneva before she got married to Nicky, if that's Kevin James, if that's his name in the film, that's the name of the character. Don't remember. So how will you tell him? You won't have the courage. You won't have. You will tell him, look, what I'm telling you this, and this is true. But then, if I will tell him, yeah, but we had, all your edifice will crumble, or because I will tell him that, in fact, we had sex, and you've been trying all ever since. You're harassing me, and that's why you're lying, because you want to take revenge. And this is, so it's a complicated web and a dilemma. What to do here? What to confront, to destroy the happiness of his best friend? He has to be sincere. He has. In the meantime, his wife, he had a problem with gambling, so she doesn't know what he's doing, because he's evidently losing it. And the film is interesting.